In an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is second to none. If you get the right fights, we've got fun all night.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. All-out offensive display. Both trying for a knockout. Nice exchange here from both men. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Can't find a home with that jab. This fight has a real good flow to it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And that hook scores. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
They block the hook. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round. Here we go for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. That counter punch caught him clean. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Good counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Perfect counter shot. Wanting to land the left hook, but was not successful. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punching. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice counter. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
That left hook missed. That counter shot lands. Just can't find the target. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How about Alvarez in that last round?
Come on, you switch it.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter lands. Catch and shoot. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Willing to go where the other fighter won't. They exchange punches. That's another scoring. Whoa, wait a minute! Crawford is dazed. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. These punches coming from every angle. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Jab slightly off target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Alvarez in that last round. Talk about it.
You've completely switched up.
There's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
That uppercut doesn't land. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Holding nothing back here in the round. Just misses with that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he just missed with that left jab. You don't want to trade shots. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
So they don't.
On to the 5th we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Looking to land the hook. Punch, counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. Hold it right there! Crawford in trouble. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with that hook. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right.
Let's start the 6th. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The jab doesn't quite connect. You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Trying to land that jab. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Tried to score with a jab. How about that time counter shot? His stamina is off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym. And there's the bell for round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well done with that counter. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He blocks the hook. And he scores with the counter. They stop the hook there. Counter punch. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. This
round's still up for grabs. Whoa, wait a minute. Crawford may be ready to go down. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You've let him back into the fight.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get
together and get back out there.
And we enter the 8th round. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter.
Whoa, Johnny! Crawford's legs are all over the place. I thought that... What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Nice counter shot. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Another day. All day and just what have I become? No chance on stay what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain on my fit ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was dead wrong. Phone out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been in before. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, nah you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah.